Esai, I've touched the mic maybe 4 or 5 times since you said don't, but I mean, it is what it is, brother. You know, you my dog, bro. You love me, bro. It is what it is. You know, it's okay. Listen, end of the year, just the last one for the year. You know what I mean? We closing out 2024 with a bang. You understand what I'm saying? Got me a good guest in. We're finna talk about some good, genuine content. You know what I'm saying? Because 2025, Mark, I may have to get a little messy to get the views and stuff up. You know what I mean? So we're going to end this year on a genuine note. Good guest, you know what I'm saying? Solid, you know what I mean? So now, listen. Esai, you ready? Mark, you ready? Cindy, you ready?
Born ready.
All right. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do this. Welcome back to the I-70 podcast. It is your boy, Jonathan Little, a.k.a. John. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell, man. 2025 is next week. I don't need y'all missing nothing. You know what I mean? I need y'all at work and it just pop up on your notifications. Oh, John, I-70 just dropped. Go get to that and make sure you like, subscribe, and share. You know what I mean? Please do. You know what I mean? We got good energy in the building today. First and foremost, this guest that I had with me today, she's a little nervous, but I told her, this is the I-70 podcast, man. We don't do nervousness around here. We family. She just don't know she family already. My guest is a serial entrepreneur. Let me get into some of the things you got going on. You like that?
Okay, yeah.
She is a photographer. She has her own photography company. Weddings, professional photos, anything you may need, get at her. Follow her Instagram. She got it all on there. She is a fitness influencer as well. She loves going to the gym, getting her pump on. You understand? It's 2025, man. It's the best time to tap in with my girl because she gonna get you right. She, you know, a little inspiration. That's all some of us be needing. Some big swole motherfuckers I follow for inspiration. Anyway, and most importantly, she has her own podcast, the Self-Love Model Podcast, where she's like John in the sense where she'll do episode by herself. You know what I mean? She don't need no guest, which I commend you for because that is not an easy thing to do. Mm-hmm. None other than Cindy is in the building. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good. Wow, that was quite an intro.
That's what I do. Look, Cindy, welcome to the I-70 podcast, baby. That's what we do over here. You know, we make our guests feel love and warm. Yes. Got her some wine. She feeling good. Now, let's get into this. I always like to start with a little background info. Yeah. Just for your fans or people who, you know, follow you, they want a little more background info. Where were you born and raised?
I was born and raised in Taiwan.
Okay.
So it's just like a little island next to China.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was born there, raised by my grandparents there, and then moved to America when I was about 9.
And now, I was watching, shout out to Bring About Podcast. I was watching it on the way here, just getting a little extra, you know, shout out my dog Gabe. So you came over here, couldn't speak any English. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now just walk us to, like, how was that? Because, I mean, granted, I've never been in that situation. But I'm eager to know, what is that like being in a foreign country, different morals and, you know, principles and things like that, and a language barrier. How was that being 9 years old coming to a new country?
I feel like I actually came at a good age. Okay. Yeah, because when I came, all the kids were super friendly. Okay. Whereas, like, one of my cousins, she came, like, around middle school years. Mm-hmm. So when she came, because she was so different, you know, had an accent, she got made fun of a lot. Mm-hmm. Whereas I didn't, like, experience that at all. Yeah. Like, it was so warm. Like, everyone was so, like, intrigued with me. Mm-hmm. Like, they wanted to know who I was. Like, who is this girl? Yeah. So, honestly, I feel like it was a good experience. Definitely, like, a very big cultural shock.
Yes, ma'am.
I will tell you this one story. It's pretty funny.
Oh, shit. So, yeah. I love funny.
It was my first day in the cafeteria.
Oh, yeah. Lord. What grade was this? Let's not cheat our fans here.
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade, okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
So we're walking through the cafeteria, you know, I have no idea what's going on. Mm-hmm. I don't know what food is being put on my plate. Oh. Yeah, and I remember the lunch lady, she goes to, like, scoop mashed potato onto my plate. She, like, asked me if I want it, and in my head, looking at it, I thought it was ice cream. And she, like, put it on my tray, and I remember, like, holding my tray, and, like, the bottom of it was hot. Yeah. And I was like,
it's no damn ice cream.
Yeah, I was like, that's not ice cream. And I just remember eating it and thinking it was, like, the most nasty thing ever. Mm. And now I like mashed potatoes, but...
We're going to blame that. Look. Was it an old white woman? Is that what it was? Was it an old white woman? Yeah. It's okay. Look, you probably didn't put no pepper or nothing in them. You know what I mean? Lacked a couple of ingredients. It's okay. It's all right.
Right.
But you like mashed potatoes now?
Oh, yeah. I just had mashed potatoes last night.
I heard that.
So,
now, are you a white gravy or a brown gravy person? I'm going to judge you after you get this answer. So straight off.
So, I actually don't really use gravy.
Okay. That is the perfect answer to use because I was going to judge you. Mark, what are you a white gravy or brown gravy guy? What are you?
I really like white gravy.
And I should have known. I'm judging you, Mark. And this is why me and you don't get along because of shit like this. You know what I mean? We could never get on the same accord, bro. What you mean you like white gravy on mashed potatoes? What type of shit is that?
Okay, what's the difference between them?
You know what? That is a great question, okay? Maybe it's a little bit of racism in my gravy choice. You know what I mean? I just don't like the white gravy. The shit just don't look good on my mashed potatoes, dog. Like, I need the brown.
I feel like I always, if I like use one, it would be brown.
See?
Too. Yeah.
You need to switch your shit up. Mark, let me ask you this, though. Did you grow up with the white gravy, though? Like, is that a big thing in Latino culture? The white gravy, y'all don't use the brown, do y'all?
Actually, our gravy was yellow.
Oh.
There we go.
That go chicken go gravy.
Look, so they cousins.
That go chicken go gravy I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
You're not going to disrespect Go Chicken Go. I was just up in that joint.
I love that
That's
shit.
It's
brown gravy otherwise. It's brown gravy, but it's yellow. That comes out yellow.
I mean, that gravy
but it's super good.
I look, Go Chicken Go, that's my spot. I love leaving her going straight there right up the street. You got to watch yourself, though, Cindy, baby. It's in the hood.
I was going to say, I've never had Go Chicken.
And you want to know what? And let me ask you a question before we move off this, because I love, this is me. Taiwan, okay?
Yes.
And you're from the capital of Taiwan, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, where is the hood at in the capital? What is it, Taipei? Am I saying that right?
Taipei, yeah. That's the capital.
Okay. Now, is there a hood there? Is there a place where there's poverty?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
See, I come from poverty. So I just I always ask that question. I know it's an odd one, but I just, growing up, I always knew that poverty was a universal thing, and poverty is in all countries. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So do you remember where that poor area was of the city?
Definitely just more in like the rural areas.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know if I said that word.
No, you did.
Okay.
See, because if I ever go to Taipei, Taiwan, I want to go to the hood. Like, I want to see what's going on with the people who grew up how I grew up. You know, people who grew up poor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I asked that question.
I'll be honest, like, I was never really around those areas that much. Like, I've definitely like driven by it, but most of the time.
Just kept it moving. You ain't stop at them stoplights, huh, Cindy? I understand. Okay, now let's talk about your podcast that you got. Okay, the Self-Love Model Podcast. First and foremost, I want to ask you, where did the name come from?
The name. Okay, so I was actually laying in bed one day, like about to go to bed, and just thinking and thinking. And that's actually when I was first about like wanting to pursue my like modeling.
Yes, ma'am.
That's like another just passion of mine. So it's like a hobby.
I got your passions written down, Cindy.
I love it.
I got it already.
Research.
I do. I'm sorry to cut you off. Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So I wanted to actually start like pursuing modeling more. So I was just like thinking about it, and then I don't know. I'm just like, I've always been really big on self-love. Mm-hmm. So for some reason, like, I feel like these ideas just come to me, and it just came to me like the self-love model, because for me, I was like, I don't want to just be another pretty model, you know? That. Like, I want to stand for more than that, and like, I want to have more depth, and I want to use my platform for something. And I know that like self-love is a huge thing for me. Yeah. And I feel like people can look at models and think like very surface level, that they're very vain and stuff like that. So I just wanted to show that I'm more than just like another pretty face. Like there's a lot to me. And then I also just like the name because I feel like the self-love model, it's like, so all the different topics I talk about, like when it comes to confidence. So it's like there's the self-love model for confidence. So like different models that you can follow, you know?
I hear that.
Like
I'm
rules.
with you.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how
and honestly speaking, I love the name just because self-love, something that you're speaking of, is something that I discovered, if you will, for myself. I want to say maybe a year or so ago.
Okay, yeah.
You know, with men, we, terms like that, we don't really take heed to those. It's kind of like, self-love, what is that? You know what I mean? But honestly, I realized that it was a real thing last year, more so 2024, because I get what everybody who's ever said self-love, now I feel like I understand what that means. And I feel like everybody should have self-love, because if you love yourself enough, you'll be healthy enough, because you love yourself. And it's like, okay, I care about myself enough to where I'm going to eat the right things. I'm going to stop eating that. Yes. Fitness. I want to look good for myself.
Yeah,
that's
and you
self-love.
Look good and you feel good, you
yes,
know?
Ma'am.
And like when you love yourself, it really like translates into every other aspect of your life. Yeah. Yes. And like as cheesy as it sounds, like I know it sounds cheesy.
Yeah, I'm with you. And I even sound cheesy coming from me. I'm from the projects, and I know motherfuckers back in the hood. It's like self-love, fuck on having a John in Kansas, but it's so real, just because it's like everything you say. It develops like if you lack confidence, it's a confidence thing. Like you feel better about yourself and things like that. So self-love is something that I definitely just discovered, and it's been amazing because, like you said, when you love yourself, I found it easier, Cindy, to pour into other people.
Yes.
Because I love myself so much, I'm going to treat you how I want to be treated, which I've always been like that. But it's easier for me to pour into people because it's like I'm taking care of me. And for the longest, I'm going to be honest, I would pour into everybody else. And I never poured into myself. And fellas, I know y'all sit back like, what the hell? It is a real thing. Like, I was that friend, Cindy, I would do for everybody or go out my way, but I didn't do it for myself.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and then would you kind of find yourself almost like kind of wanting that back from people, but you weren't receiving it, so then you like kind of start to resent people because of it.
Oh, I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah.
You are speaking the gospel. Because I'm like, it's not being reciprocated, but it's like, wait a minute. I'm not doing that for myself.
Right.
I'm not hitting the gym how I need to.
And you're expecting other people when you shouldn't be.
Exactly. Yeah. And now I just look at it, I look for love within now, and it's easy because now I can pour into you because I woke up loving on me. Yeah. So now I can love on you, you know what I mean? So, I love the name, you know what I mean? I just love what it stands for sure.
Thank you.
And then now you do photography. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, what is because I always like to give advice to people who want to get into photography. They probably it's a passion of theirs. They want to start their own business. What is the hardest part about owning your own photography company? And I know you got a lot of roads that you're bumping into.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot. I would say the business side has been like what I personally struggled with a lot. And I will also say, like, when you start something like that, starting your own business, like go on like an entrepreneurial journey, it teaches you so much about yourself too.
Absolutely.
Like you really go on like a self-discovery path, and it just like pushes you to this next level. Like it's constantly teaching me new things and things that I need to work on, like learning to put myself out there. That's a huge thing, That
was big for me this year as well.
Yeah.
I struggle with that.
Yeah, like when I first started, it was easier. I felt like when I first started to put myself out there because I was like brand new. I had nothing to lose, you know?
That's right.
But then once I started to like gain momentum, had like a steady clientele, things were like going pretty well. I felt like it almost got harder again because I was like, I don't have to keep putting myself out there. Like, people should just come to me now, you know?
Yeah.
So I felt like I stopped, like, marketing myself as much and, like, putting myself out there. So right now I've been working on, like, putting myself out there more and just, like, kind of letting go of your ego as well, and just staying humble. There's just a lot of life lessons that I've learned.
I bet. And then, like, that passion for you for photography started when you were in high school, correct?
Yeah, in high school, I went out, bought my own camera.
Do you remember what camera it was?
It was a Canon, like a T3i Rebel. Okay. Yeah.
Do you remember your first camera, bro?
I had a great one.
Oh yeah.
I had a 70D to start.
Esai had a 70D camera to start.
But, then I ended up getting the T3i and the T6i.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark. You see what's going on here now? We just got to sit here and just like this.
It's a good camera.
Yeah, no, that's real.
I still have it. So.
Do you really?
Yeah,
but
you
gonna keep it?
I don't use it. I honestly need to like sell it or do something.
Okay.
It's just sitting in my
Box it up, baby. Don't sell it. Cause that's good memorabilia. Box it up and be like, look, because when you blow up and you interviewing or you interviewing and taking pictures of all these famous people, you can be like, look, all this started with that right there in 10th grade. I would keep it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel away, y'all, because I've hit 30 and every time I go home, my mother continues to throw away some of my memorabilia and it's bothering me. I was a somebody, not too long ago, Mark. You know what I'm saying? I was a damn good athlete. So when I come in, my little league trophies is gone. Boy, I'm looking for space. Mama, you being selfish, girl. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to my pops, though, because his man cave is full of me and my brother memorabilia. You know what I mean? Shout out my dog. You know what I mean? Obviously, my brother's memorabilia is much bigger than mine. He got much bigger plaques and shit than me. But I'm in there. Now, look, Esai, I need your assistance on this. Because I'm going to ask Cindy a question, and she needs to know what type of question she's getting asked before she answers. Cindy, baby, please sip your wine. It's one of those type of questions. Okay,
right.
I'm going to take a shot of this.
Yeah.
Ocean, wow. Yeah, get ready. I got you, Esai, bro. I got you, my brother. This is a segment we like to call switching lanes. Okay. Shit, Cindy, that shit, boy. I'm talking about.
That woke me up watching you do that.
Whoa, it's a motherfucker. Hey, get ready on the mic, goddammit. I know you doing what you do. I got a question for you. Oh, my bad. You want me to just keep talking bullshit while you take pictures?
I like that you wore pink.
Give me some. I did that for you, Cindy. I did that for you.
I should have matched you.
I am a man of the people. Okay, Cindy loves pink. I said, I'm going to grab the only pink shirt I got in my closet, and I'm going to wear it today. See, you know the podcast is not doing this, okay? I really take heed to my guest, okay? Now, listen, Esai, bro, you've been in photography, bro. You've done photo shoots, okay? Photography is a passion of yours. For the right price, would you ever photograph a porn scene?
Like what? Just
full-blown porn, yes. Because I asked you that because you see photography in a different light. You see it for the artistic expression and all the aesthetics and whatnot.
Yeah.
Would you find yourself doing,
Nah, I mean, I don't see porn as art.
Okay, wait, whoa. Hold on, brother.
Is that a hot take?
Wait a minute.
I didn't think.
I don't know, but I'm just saying, brother, how about you relax? What do you mean you don't see it as art? Hold on, wait a minute.
No, because,
okay.
I get
The photography part of it.
The photography.
Why else would somebody...
Okay, but like, it's not... If I'm basing it just off that, and I'm staying true to the art of the videography, it's not going to be that big of a ticket for me to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not charging
But
too much.
this is that industry, bro. They paying, bro.
Yeah, I mean, no, what I'm saying is...
Okay, go ahead.
If they were like, hey, I'll give you $500 for a 4-hour shoot.
Okay.
Or if they say they'll give me $100K for a 4-hour shoot, I'd like either way. I'll probably do it. You know
I see what you mean.
Yeah,
now, 500, that's a little low to be around some 500. Hell no.
Nah, but like it's like
that's
like you said, if it's for the art of the shooting, but I'm not looking at this what's happening like, oh, this is beautiful, it's perfect. Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
Marky Mark, I know you're not a photography brother, but you are an inspiring actor. You're around cameras all the time, brother. How do you feel? Do you feel like if someone is in the in the photography world, they should be ready and willing to, to be professional? Can you be professional? Mark, could you see yourself being professional in that space if you were a photographer?
I don't know. I'm usually the one being photographed. So let me think about it.
I feel that. That's why I said, bro. Mark does acting. You know what I mean? He's been.
I do modeling as well.
Yeah.
So.
I'll have to check you out.
He's been in commercials. Oh, that boy. Hey, Mark, what was our last commercial? I'm still waiting on my 10%.
For what?
What was our last commercial we was in?
Me and you? Are you talking about you?
Us, motherfucker. Yes, goddammit. You was in it, but my 10%. That's why I got to say us for legal purposes.
Fuck, I did I don't remember the name of the company, but it's for like.
Was it Big Biscuit? Was the last one you did?
No, I did that. I did that a while ago.
Okay, my bad.
I did a clothing things last time. It was for like doctors or something. I was like modeling the wear that doctors
That's cool.
their scrubs or something.
Are you signed with like an agency? Or
I am. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, hold on. Who is this agency? Because I have not talked to them yet for my 10%. I'm glad we'll talk about the cameras off, Mark. I didn't know you were signed, brother. I thought we was doing this just me and you. Where are these agencies coming from? You don't need them. Just use me. What the hell? Sorry, Cindy, baby. I'm just trying to get mine. Okay?
Yeah,
I'm trying to make sure I get mine. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't really answer you though.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. You sure the fuck didn't. Hurry up so I can ask Cindy.
You know what? I've been in some ridiculous shoots, and they do a pretty good job of being pretty serious.
Okay.
So I think they take it seriously. I mean, they're getting paid.
Yes.
You might as well
I
take
heard
it
that.
seriously.
Now, Cindy, to you could plead the fifth. I get it. It's a wild question. Switching lanes. That's what we do.
Very wild. I was not expecting that.
Would you do it? Or would you just plead the fifth? Either or, I'm good. I got other questions ready.
Honestly, I would.
You
I
would
do it.
Ah.
Yeah, like I said, if money is involved, if I'm
Yes.
getting paid, yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. All
Not
right.
that I'm gonna post it anywhere.
Yeah,
but,
no. You just doing it to get the check and just I hear that. I'm just me
And
personally.
then maybe I can learn something too.
I'm talking about, cause see, that's how I would be in there. If I was in there seeing that, I'd be like this, hey, bro, lift her leg up, bro. What you doing?
Hey, people win awards for that stuff.
I'm just trying to be in the background of this whole shit so I can, put an earpiece in my dog ear. We changed the game. Hey, bro.
See, wait, I didn't think about it. Are you saying now you're director?
Yeah. But I said be professional.
Videographer the first time.
But okay, I did.
Yeah.
I did. My bad. Okay, now I just added something new to it. Director.
I probably win a goddamn award. This is all I'm going to say.
And I'm saying I'm going to turn into a director because if I'm doing the photography, I'm going to go, hey, bro, you're not doing enough. I'm going to help out. Like,
all right,
more.
Take 5.
More. Take 5.
Take 5.
And look, I'm going to walk up to the baby, get up. Let me talk to him real quick. You know what I'm saying? Put some clothes on real quick. Me and you go outside, have a discussion. Hey, look, I thought about the internet like John. Add something else to it. Now, listen, passions of yours, okay? You have a passion of yours that I didn't know was a passion of mine until I heard you talk about on To Bring About podcast.
Yeah.
Storytelling is a passion of yours.
Yes.
Just break that down. Like, did it start young? Were you just always, telling stories? Where did your passion for storytelling come from?
Yeah. I would say Oh, okay, hold on. That's a really good question. Okay, I would say I discovered it probably like after COVID.
Okay.
So it was like when I ended things with my boyfriend.
Okay.
And I was like freshly single, you know, I started this whole healing journey.
Yes, ma'am.
Was learning a lot about myself, and it was during that time that like things that I was learning on a daily basis, I would start writing them down like on Instagram.
Okay.
Like I would just write it in captions, you know, I would start writing stuff. And then I've had people say, oh, like you should write a book eventually or something. So I feel like that's when I was like, oh, I actually kind of like writing. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because I just never saw myself as a writer. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I love to tell stories. And I feel like a lot of things that I do, I've realized that it's a way for me to tell stories. Like, even with podcasting, you know, like my style is very much storytelling.
Yes, mine too.
Yeah, and I don't know if you looked at you're not on Spotify yet, but but on Spotify, you know how they do like the Wrapped thing? Uh-huh. So they actually did one for podcasts. Uh-huh. So I was looking at mine, and it literally told me my like podcast style is storytelling.
Yes.
And I thought
I took that from watching your episodes too. Storytelling.
Yeah.
Because you're by yourself, and I not to cut you off, but like it's times where guests don't show up or things of that nature. So as you know, I've done plenty of podcasts just by myself, just sitting here with me and Mark, Esai. So I just think that's such an amazing thing, because I think if you ask a lot of podcasters who have podcasts, they wouldn't do an episode where it's just them talking. So I always feel like that sets us apart from the rest of the podcast world, because I can do this myself. I don't need a guest.
Yeah, and when you do solo episodes like that too, you're building more trust with your audience as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's taught me a lot, like just learning to trust my voice. Yep. You know, I'm hoping eventually I can get more to the point where I can like right now, a lot of times I'll have a script or I have things written out. I hope eventually I can be like really confident and good at it, to where I can just like be in a flow and just go, you know. And I feel like you're good at that.
Now look, I was literally finna piggyback off what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm on this is episode 87, okay? It's crazy because at this point, I could definitely do it without the notes and all of that. But honestly, like, I just, a lot of times I won't even look at the notes. I may just do this just to refresh my memory, or just to be like, okay, I know what question I'm going to ask next. But I like having my notes there, you know what I mean? Because I'm already prepared, but it just, even if it goes awry or something happens, I can always just go, boom. So I always like having that. And I'm trying to get to I don't know when I'll get to the point where I just be like, okay, forget the notes, forget the laptop, because I just like having it there. You know
I feel like having a guest, it's good to have that, just so you know you hit all your points.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Well, I mean, hold on, I'm getting off topic, y'all. Storytelling. Okay. For me, I discovered that was a passion of mine once I started doing podcasting. But throughout my life, like you, I've had people say, hey, man, you know, you should write a book, bro. You are so good at telling a story, because I like telling a story. I like taking that basic story and putting so much into it to where I got the person just hooked. And I'm only telling you about me going to the grocery store. But I'm telling you some shit, though. Like, I mean, I was at the light and this motherfucker was tripping everything. You know, you
are good at that.
Thank you.
I was looking at your page and I'm like, you're talking about the randomest shit, but somehow they're interesting.
That's what I'm talking. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share, goddammit. We on, baby. Yes, sir. And then networking is another passion of yours. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I just think that that's a big deal, because, matter of fact, let me ask you, why is networking such a passion for you? Meeting new people and talking to new people.
Yeah, I'm just really big on building connections. Mm-hmm. Like, I've always been, like, big on that. Like, I definitely consider myself kind of a social butterfly.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, like, I thrive off of it. You know,
Me too.
I feel good being able to make genuine connections with people. And I think networking is so important, especially as, you know, an entrepreneur. Like, it's really about who you know. Like,
say that.
Yeah, it takes.
Ain't that right, Esai?
Yeah, it really just takes one person to, you know, really take your career to the next level, and that's like what I keep telling myself.
You and me, Cindy. You and me both, sweetie. Like,
I'm like, just keep going.
Just keep going. I'm telling you, I lay on my bed at night and I would be thinking about my podcast, and I'm like, John, just keep going, because it's gonna happen where somebody with influence or their importance, they're gonna be like, hey. But I like this. I say podcast. Who is this? And that'll be my moment.
Exactly.
And I've been consistent that whole time. So
anyone can do it. Why can't it be you?
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Yeah. No, I hear that, and then like that's kind of one of the things that I preach. You know, when people always tell me, because of course I have a podcast. As soon as people realize, they be like, "Oh man, I've been thinking about starting me a podcast." Mm-hmm. And I tell them like, "Look, bro, if you're not gonna be consistent, just don't do it, bro. Because some people in this industry that we in catch lightning in a bottle, or by episode 10, they're already at 50,000 subscribers and things like that. But for the majority of us in this space, it's going to take a grind. Mm-hmm. I've been at it. Issa, how long we been at this now, bro? A year and some change now, right? So January, I'll be at 2 years, you know what I mean? And so I kind of got some insight on what the business is like and, you know, what's a struggle and what's not. But I will say this, Cindy, even though I don't like that motherfucker behind the screen, that is my dog. And he makes my job so much easier.
I know. I'm like, I love that you have a whole team. Yeah. I'm like, wow.
And then nice. That motherfucker over there, that's my road dog over there. You know what I mean? I didn't spend so much time with him in 2024. Hell, his wife might have started getting a little jealous. Like, why are you always with Jonathan all the time? And bro, we need to start this boxing back in 25, bro. I'm not playing with you, bro. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, Cindy. You know what I mean? I'm just getting out my grievances with my partners. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now, let me ask you a question. You are a fitness enthusiast, okay?
Yes.
You take your fitness very serious.
Yeah.
I like to help the men. Mm-hmm. I got a woman in the building. I like to help the men sometime. Okay, we talking about gym. Mm-hmm. We all got that gym crush because you go to what's the gym you go to downtown, right?
It's called OGKC. It's up north.
Okay, up north. Okay, we all got our gym crushes and people we find attractive and this, that, and the third, and you know we all trying to figure out how to you know get accustomed with one another, if you will.
Yeah.
How should a man get a man some advice? How should men approach women in the gym? If you know, because some women will say don't approach us at all because we working out. How should a man go about? He sees a woman that's attractive. He would like love to take her out. This, that, and the third. How should a man approach a woman in the gym? In Cindy's opinion.
Okay. Yeah. See,
give us the game. Don't you lie to us, Cindy.
Yeah. No, this is. Okay. I feel like this is a tricky one for sure.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, because like I said, I feel like every girl's different.
Yep.
Some girl will probably prefer you not to. Like I feel like what I've always had happen to me would just be guys like from the gym. They'll see me at the gym and then follow me. You know.
Now is that creepy?
No.
Was that cool? Okay.
Because I mean, for me, I'm like,
look, Mark, I need to know because if I do it, I need to know what women are thinking.
I'm like, I get it.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna like, you know.
Yeah, I get it. Like, you see me on the squat rack.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I get it. So I feel like that's usually like what happened with me was guys would follow me and then just message me on there.
Mm-hmm. Now, what type of messages though? Like, hey, I seen you in the gym. One of those type of.
Yeah, that, or they'll just be like, hey, like, want to get in a workout.
Is that the thing? So wait a minute. Yeah. So I would be cool if I tell a woman, hey, let's go on a gym date. Let's just go work out together. Is that help my pimp in here, Sydney?
Yeah.
Would that be a good thing to say, or was that corny?
I don't think that's corny.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, look, fellas, take heed. Get your notepad out. We're trying to help out in 2025.
I mean, I feel like if the girl is like kind of into you, she'll be into it. Okay, you know, she'll be down. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's like a good way to get to know each other. You know, you're like seeing each other work hard. There's sweat.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Now, let's get up. Now, let's not get off topic, fellas. I got y'all. I'm not letting her leave without telling us. Approaching a woman in the gym, like you said, it's subjective. Some women prefer you not, but if it was Cindy,
creepy.
There you go.
Just don't be creepy.
Now, like, let's get into the creep shit. What is some of the creepy things men do in the gym that women are just like universal, just like, okay, nah?
I would say just staring. Like, obviously.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, like I feel like there's, you know, some older guys who
Lord.
It's always like the older guys.
It always is.
Yeah, that would just stare. I feel like younger guys are like more like maybe every once in a while like you'll see them, but it's like they try not to, which I respect that, you know? Mm-hmm. But it's like the older guys that just don't give a fuck. And
they don't give a damn.
Staring at you, and you're like recording yourself at the gym.
Yeah.
And then you look at the video and there's just one guy.
He's just in the background just, damn. Yeah, man. And look, shout out to all the old men who go work out. Cindy, I feel the same way. Here's one thing I noticed about old men in the gym. Excuse me. They always find a way to be by the young, attractive female. Like, let's say you're doing like rows on the universal, cable machine. You over there doing back. You doing rows. The old man is always going to go find some tricep machine to get right next to you. Yeah. And it's like, sir, this one was open too. You did not have to go over there.
Oh my gosh, yes. I hate that. Like, when obviously there's just like a lot of open, machines and stuff, and they just have to choose one right next to you.
Yeah.
Like, that's when it's like, really, like, I like my personal space. Like, I need some, I need my full range of motion. Come on now.
Let me tell you, men, something, because I'm going to get on our ass for a second. Men, have some gym etiquette in 2025. The gym's finna be packed come next week. have some gym etiquette, bro. One thing I always do, Cindy, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I always say I take a mental picture. So like if I see an attractive woman, she's in good shape, I'll look, and that's really only the look I need. Now, granted, we gonna look, you know, there's times where I'm gonna look that way, but for the most part, I'll look, she's attractive, and I'm done looking because I'm big on not making women feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, because it's
I'm
like
just big
the
on
gym,
that.
you want it to be a safe space.
For sure.
You know, and then it's like, obviously, a lot of gym girls who go to the gym a lot, like we like to look cute. Like I know for me, I like to look cute. And
I love y'all, by the way. I love y'all looking cute and, you know, with your tight fits. Because I'm not a creep, so I don't have to, you know, feel away.
And I don't want to feel like I can't wear that because someone is making me feel that way, you know? There's times where I'll bring a jacket if that ever...
A little pump cover?
Yeah, if I ever feel uncomfortable, then I can just throw it on and
And see, look, and me personally, I don't like... when women, granted, I grew up in a house with 3 big sisters, mama and a grandmother. So I grew up in a house with 5 women. I don't like, at any capacity, when women feel uncomfortable. I want women to be able to come to the gym and whatever you got on. And men, we should be able to go, she looks nice. Back to my workout. And not just every set she catch you looking, bro, you're creepy, bro. She saw you, bro. You seen her already. Do you really have to look for her entire workout just...
Right.
You already look. Mark, do you have good gym etiquette? Let me ask you that, brother. Do you have good gym etiquette? You know what I'm saying? Because this is big. 2025 on the way, baby.
Yeah. The gym I go to.
I don't like how slow you answered that. That was a long pause.
I was waiting for you.
Okay, I'm bad.
The gym I go to is like, I don't go to like public gyms.
Okay.
Yeah, I go to.
You go to a private gym?
It's kind of.
Damn, put me on.
What
don't worry about it. We'll talk about that.
Well, it's like a new facility that like, the school district, like over on Johnson County side, like they built, and my brother and my mom work for it, so family members get to go work out at that gym. So that's what I do. So it's away from the public.
Yes, sir.
It's just me in there pretty much half the time, so that's when I felt the best.
Now, but when
I'm at, okay, sure.
But when you were going to commercial gyms.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say etiquette for the most part. I mean, I'm trying to be focused on myself.
Yes.
But I'm also kind of like, all right, not just girls, but I mean like, all right, who the fuck is around me?
Yeah, no, for sure. You
kinda,
definitely got to be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah. Yes. So I'm always kind of just, all right, who's next to me? Who's trying to use the workout machine or hurry up and be done so I can use it?
Yeah. No, and I first of all, like we talk about men and women, but just universal gym etiquette, period. You know what I mean? I think it's very important. We're all gym goers. We all in there trying to bet ourselves. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of things. Let me ask you this. What is your least favorite thing at the gym? Like, if you had anything, like, what's the one thing at the gym you just be like, damn.
What do you mean? Like when it comes to exercises?
Okay, here's mine.
Okay.
I personally don't like when there is a bench or a machine open and somebody chooses to sit next to me. If it's the only bench available, fair enough. But if there's a bench, I'm on this, and then there's empty bench, empty bench, and then you come use one right next to me, it's like, why the fuck you come over here? I won't ever say nothing, Cindy, but it's like, why you come over here? So what's the one thing about the gym you just be like, I wish y'all would stop doing that?
Okay. I don't know. I feel like that would have been mine too.
There we go. Say that then. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Just when someone comes right next to me when there's plenty of like open spaces. Like, that for sure. Especially if I like to film myself too. Then it's like I got to adjust my angles, try and, I don't want to get other people in it if I can. But that and like maybe just like if there's a machine that I want to use and there's someone using it, but they're just like talking with someone.
Oh, that bothers the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Oh, Cindy, I'm with you, baby. I'm sorry to cut you off. Oh, I take mine back. Because we talking about the gym. This is good. Okay, it's 2025 on the way. This is beautiful. You big muscle-bound, steroid breath, creatine taking motherfuckers in the gym. I'm going to tell you what. I'm not the motherfucker that's going to let you use 2 machines at once. Just keeping it real, Mark. I'm just keeping it real. If you all the way over there using the you benching, you doing dumbbell bench, bro, you not finna hold hostage of this fucking, cable machine over here, dog. No. And I'm not letting you work in.
Oh.
Yeah, Cindy, I don't do that, baby. Ain't nobody, can I work in with you? If it's packed, yeah. If not, no.
What if a girl asked you?
Now, Cindy, now, okay. Now, let me tell you where I'm at in my life, Cindy. Men, Cindy, I'm hard on them. Hey, bro, fuck off. You come to me, hey, can I work in? Absolutely, sweetie. Now, I will say this, though. If it's a cable machine, yes. Because we can easily just adjust the weight to you. Yep. If it's free weights, I'm benching or something like that, or squat rack. Well, squats, I need to be left the fuck alone on squats. Oh, so you feel where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Leg day, I need to be left alone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like
my dog. What's up, baby? I'm sorry. Go ahead. It's my people's right there.
Like you have to take all the weights off and stuff. Yeah, I get that.
So so like me in the gym, like, and then like you muscle bound motherfuckers, stop making all that damn noise, bro. It don't take all that, bro. Like you're trying to be seen, brother. Like, brother.
That's good.
See what I'm saying?
Sounds like you would be.
No, hell no. I don't do that. This is the only thing you'll hear me say in the gym, Cindy. Right before it's a heavy weight, I'll be like this, just for the hood. I say that every time. Every time. Hey, Mark, this is the real shit, bro. When there's 3 plates on that squat rack, I need some motivation. So I say, all right, bro, this for the hood. Let's do this. I get to think about all my favorite crackheads. I get to think about all my favorite, malnourished children that I grew up with. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Mark, let me ask you, brother. You're a person who squatted 500. Was you a 500 or did you hit the 600 club squats?
600 box, but 500.
So this is a great question for you, Mark. How do you feel about people in the gym who are lifting a lot of weight but have horrible form? Yeah, we on some gym shit right now, Cindy.
Well, it's really bad to say, but I kind of watch and I'm like, ooh, I'm just kind of waiting for them to hurt themselves.
Okay. Hey, you a sick motherfucker? Yeah. What the fuck is it?
I mean, not like I'm hoping it, but I'm like, oh, they're gonna fucking do it, and I'm a sick motherfucker because I'm not gonna warn them. I'm just kind of watching because I kind of want to see whether or not they do.
Sometimes, like, people don't really take well to advice like that.
They don't. Too. Yeah, you can say, hey, like you want, like, well, I will say, men don't. Or, I mean, usually you hear a lot of times from older guys who do it, like the dudes who aren't in any kind of shape, just coming up trying to tell someone how to lift, and they're like, "What are you doing? You don't need to do that."
Grandpa, if you get your old ass out here. Now, let me ask you this, because we was talking about men and women. How is the gym culture with women? Like, or is it just super supportive, like amongst y'all? Because I don't know. What's the gym culture like for women in 2024?
Yeah, I feel like the gym women, at least from my perspective, like everyone's very supportive of one another. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm just someone who stays out of drama. So like,
you be in your zone.
Yeah. So I feel like people who are near me or people who I attract around me are all like good people. Yeah. So I don't really see that. Every once in a while, I'll hear about some gym drama and stuff, and I'm like, I had no idea any of this was going on. I'm
with you because I be so focused in the gym, like, because I'm really now. A few years ago, I'm gonna be honest with you, Cindy, the gym was just a workout. Like, it was just I'm just working out. Now it's really just a part of my mental state. You know what I mean? I have mental clarity after I work out, and it's just so a part of my routine now. So when I'm in the gym, I'm super focused, but the gym etiquette, I just think it's so important. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I go into it thinking, okay, everybody who's in here, I don't care how big you are. This may be your first day in the gym and you're trying to lose weight. Man, I commend you because it's not easy going every day. 2, it's not easy working out, looking in the mirror and not seeing results. But you got to keep going and keep going. Yeah. You know? And to piggyback off that, because you're a gym gym enthusiast, what advice would you give to a woman who she could be post-pregnancy, postpartum, she's not confident in herself? What advice could you give to her? Because you deal with self-love and you're in the gym. What advice could you give a woman who, when she looks in the mirror, she's just not happy with what she sees?
That she's not happy with what she sees. I would say just start small. I like that. Put on a cute gym fit, something that makes you feel good. And it's okay if it's not like a cute, like gym fit that you see all these gym girls wearing. Yeah. Like whatever you feel good in, start with that and just start small. And I would say, someone who is new going to the gym, or who's been out of the gym for a while, stepping into a gym can be intimidating, right? So I feel like maybe before you go into the gym, kind of have a plan.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, like know what you want to do. Like you can maybe just do a dumbbell only workout.
I heard that.
So then just know exactly what you want to do. Stick to one area, and then just get a whole workout done. And
get your dumbbells and go to an area.
Yeah, you don't have to walk around the gym trying to figure out what machines, like how to use that. Just grab some dumbbells, get a little area by yourself, do your workout, and go. And then keep doing that. Eventually, you'll feel more comfortable. And
ladies, listen, y'all know I'm a man of the people. I won't, because one thing about John, even the big girls, go on to the gym, baby. I'm not one of them dudes. When I see a big girl or big guy in the gym, I get excited because it's like, hey, shout out to you. You know what I mean? Because like you were saying, it's probably very intimidating coming in. You probably, you know, for individuals who want to get into working out, you don't know what you're doing. I love that advice. Literally, get you a workout. You know, go on YouTube or whatever. There's plenty of workouts, or follow somebody that you like. Get you some dumbbells. Find you a corner and just be in that corner.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that advice. And even for the fellas who, hey, fellas, let me tell you this. It's 2025, baby. We getting sexy out here. Hey, Mark, baby, we getting sexy out here, bro. We not playing no games. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm in bulking season right now. You know what I'm saying? Mark Soda, you know what I'm saying? I'm packing it all on. You know what I mean? Shit, you know what I mean? I just told my guy, you know, shout out my dog, Aaron Hines, Ace Fitness. I told him, look, just make sure you get this shit off me when it come time for the spring and summer.
Oh, you got a trainer.
Well, okay, one of my best friends who I grew up with, he has his own training company. He has his own gym. I'm from St. Louis.
Okay.
So he has his own gym now, and he does meal plans and everything. He has his own app now. Nice, yeah. So I finally, well, hold on. He really uses us, by the way, okay? He uses us for like, he'll be like, hey, bro, do this workout for a month, take a progress photo, and then let me put it on. But it's my dog, so, you know, I love that anyway.
Yes.
And he's in phenomenal shape, and honestly speaking, he gives me motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I see you know, I grew up with him. I watched his transformation. He wasn't always like this. Now that Cindy, that motherfucker like a Greek god now. I just be watching his page like, I be looking at him like, wait a minute, how can I get my shit to look like that?
That's going to be you, 2025.
So see, look, and this is why I got Cindy on, okay? She giving me affirmation. Ladies, start doing this, okay? If your man is not in shape, you go to him and you say, just say something sexy to him. You know what I mean? Just let him know, hey, you start losing a little pounds. Maybe I'm telling you, ladies, it'll just all start rolling in. You know what I mean? Now, look, I got a question for you, Cindy. It's 2024. We're coming to an end. What is the biggest lesson you learned this year? And I know that's a loaded question, but what is one of the biggest lessons Cindy has learned in 2024?
One of the biggest lessons.
And if you need me to go first, I will.
Yeah, you go first.
Bet. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw it to Mark. Mark, what's the biggest lesson you learned in 2024? Esai, I need you, bro.
Okay, the biggest lesson I learned in 2024.
One of, because I know that's a lot, and we learned a lot throughout the 365. What's one big lesson you learned in 2024?
That's a good question.
Right?
That's an excellent question.
I mean, it's a great
If everybody need me to go first, I will. Goddamn it.
Yeah, you just.
Esai, you gonna go first? See, that's why that's my dog. That's my CEO right there. Yeah.
The biggest thing I learned, especially like not only internally, like within our own lives, but like even outside in the world, there is so much bullshit and different things that don't matter in life, whether they're big or small.
Yes, sir.
And if you just like put your head down and focus on just you and your family, like you could take over the world.
That's good.
That was good. That was a good one.
Spitting facts.
Ain't that a visual? Drop the mic. Hey, Mark, I told you we're going to get some goddamn sound effects in 2025. I'm not playing with you, bro. I'm going to send you a list. I'm going to send him a list. Look, I need a bomb drop. Look, take this down. I need a bomb drop to boom. Okay, all right, my bad. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. For me, y'all, the biggest lesson, I'm going to give y'all two. One, the biggest lessons I've learned that means so much to me is how to control my temper, right? And not getting, not letting things affect me. You know what I mean? Because growing up, Cindy, I was a very sensitive young man. And sensitive young men breed violent young men, in my opinion. Because I was a very violent man because anything would trigger me.
You had to learn how to master your emotions.
Yes, ma'am. And I just hit 30, y'all. It took me 29 years to learn how to control my emotions and go, wait a minute, I'm not going to let that affect me. And the biggest part about it was, Cindy, I don't like when men try me, right? Like Mark, that's my brother. That's my dog. If I didn't know Mark and I felt like he was trying me, it was hard for me to go, oh, man, I'm not even going to give you that energy and just walk off. Right. It was so hard for me. Even if I knew I could beat him, it just was so hard for me to let it go. Now, in 2024, you know, I'm proud to say that I can go, you know what I mean? I can go, you know what, bro? I know what I'll do. It don't even mean nothing. I'm going to just walk off. So that's one.
That's because you have self-love, too.
And you took the words right out of my mouth. And number two is self-love. I've discovered self-love, and I thank God that I have because I'm loving on me, I can just be good energy. Like, this is our first time meeting. I can be good energy because this morning I worked out already before I showed up.
Nice.
I've said my affirmations. I've said my prayers when I woke up. So I'm just a vessel now for the rest of the day. Like, hey, man, how you doing? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, that's a big deal for me. You know, those are my two lessons that I've learned. And the third one, I'll give y'all three.
I thought it was biggest.
I got three. It's a lot that I learned in 2024. Nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn what you going through. We are all adults. We all got bills to pay. We may give you a little, oh man, that's tough. I'm going to go on about my life right after I say that. Oh man, that's tough. You going through that. I'm going to go deal with my own problem. So nobody gives a damn. Get yourself together. Take care of you. Love on yourself. Fix your own problems. And the 3 that I learned. Marky Mark, what you got? 2024, baby.
Okay. You can't focus on others until you learn to focus on yourself first.
Ooh, I like that one, Mark.
That was probably my biggest one.
Oh man. Okay, you kind of like it's kind of similar to mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just copying me. It's just
You
copying
stole
me.
hers, you
Or
dirty
she's copying
dog.
me.
Go ahead, just expound on it. Just piggyback.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. So I feel like for me, like the biggest theme for me, like of this year, has been focus.
Okay.
Yeah, like I knew in the beginning of the year, I actually like made a vision board, and my big thing was like focus right in the middle. And I've actually been reading this book. Like it's taken me a whole year to read this book, by the way. I'm still not finished with it.
Oh
yet,
Lord,
but-
Jesus, don't say this. Baby. I feel like you're procrastinating.
I mean, I struggle with that too.
Me
but
too. Ooh.
That's a whole nother topic.
we can get into that. Go ahead, girl. We can get into that.
But yeah, no, this book has like been my Bible for this entire year.
I love that.
And I don't know, I feel like this whole year, I've just been really trying to lock in and just like focus on myself, what I want to do, and not worry about other people. And like you said, no one really cares, you know, just keep doing your own thing.
Can we get a name of the book?
It's literally called Focus.
Oh.
Yeah, Focus by
Focus. Check
Dan
that out.
Coy.
Okay.
Coy, yeah.
Dan Coy. Hey, Dan, shout out to you,
and
boy.
I love him too. You guys should check him out. He's
we gonna check him out.
He's a content creator. He's on YouTube, and he's like huge for me.
Yeah.
I learned so much from him.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Ooh, focus, goddammit. Hey, Mark, I like that you said that, brother. I like that, bro. I'm gonna have to put that up here, bro. That's good. Now, hold on, Mark. 2025 on the way, baby. Oh, listen, I know Hollywood is going through what they're going through, and it's put all of y'all on the hold. Y'all don't know what the fuck going on. All these allegations and shit coming out. Bro, what we doing with 2025, bro? Because I need my 10%, bro. You know what I mean? That's really what I'm asking. You know what I mean? Are we going to get back into the commercials and small, you know what I mean, shows and big shows? Goddamn, what we doing in 2025, baby?
Well, I'm going to spend the first part of this year, bettering myself.
Okay, I heard that. Yes,
Physically, though. I mean, physically.
I love that.
Because I'm right now only doing like the regular commercials. I'm trying to do the other shit too. I'm trying to walk.
Snatched.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you need your boy, Mark. What the fuck? Goddamn it. He trying to hold me out. Look, I'm going to see what I look. I know what's going to happen. He going to get the big break, the big commercial, all state. And then he going to be acting like he don't know me. I know what the fuck going on. Look, just know, Mark, I got dirt on you, bro. You ever try to leave me, bro, and not bring me along for the ride, bro? I got dirt on you. Yeah, like that. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. And now, Esai, come here. I got a question for you that I need. Cindy, this is going to go for you first, though. 2025, though, what is, not all, because I don't want you to get your whole vision board or what's coming up in 2025. What's a main thing that you are going to be focused on in 2025?
Definitely my podcast.
Yes,
just
ma'am.
Continue to grow my brand and, just expand it and bring my vision to life and see where it goes.
I heard that. Listen, I'm going to hold you accountable. Just keep going.
Yeah, no, I definitely, I love it. It, even just recently, I dropped the self-love session with Electra, which is one of my biggest projects yet, you know? So even just doing that, it's giving me so much life.
Ooh.
I feel so much energy from it. And I'm I know, this is what I want to keep
That's
doing.
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm Esai, bro. Now you are an individual. You are a serial entrepreneur as well, bro. You always hustling. You always busy, with NSPN and everything you got going on with being a CEO. What is one thing Esai gonna be focused on in 2025?
I'm gonna focus on taking control of the movie industry in Kansas.
Whoa! See, okay, now this motherfucker right here, I call him the Mad Wizard.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? His mind is always rolling. And I'm just that's my brother, that's my dog. But I'm truly a fan of his, bro, because he's always thinking of something big. And I don't like people who think small. I like people who think big. You know what I mean? My dog see what's going on in Hollywood, and he trying to take over the movie industry. Long as you give me my roles in the movies.
You won't even have to audition.
See, rest of you motherfuckers need to audition. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
That's another big thing that's missing in society.
Yes.
Loyalty.
Uh-huh.
Loyalty. Above all.
Yeah, loyalty.
Yeah.
Now, Esai, keep the mic, bro. Do you think the money is fucking with the loyalty in the world?
Is greed.
Greed, okay.
Because the money's the tool.
Yes, sir.
That's just a tool.
It's an energy exchange.
Yeah, like for sure. And we were talking about it before you got here that like the moment that money is included in something that's genuine, it kind of takes away from that genuine.
You sure
feeling,
did just say that, bro.
Yeah.
You sure did just say that. Now, Mark, what you got, baby? You know what I mean? I know you working on yourself. Did I ask you this already? I said the potion kicking in, bro. So
We kind of went over it.
You touched on it. Okay, thank you, bro. Yeah, City, 2 shots, and I'm where I need to be.
Oh,
3.
You took 2.
Yeah, I took 2. I took 1 before you got here. It was a long day at work, Cindy, but I had to, I had to get right. Now, one thing I wanted to ask you though, because me and you share this same situation. School wasn't for you.
No, yeah.
And it wasn't for me either. And it's rare that you hear a woman say, hey, school wasn't for me. Just break that down for a young woman who's inspired by you, who enjoys what you do, and she's struggling with school. Just break that down, school not being for you.
Yeah. So it's funny because growing up, like when I lived in Taiwan, school was like a huge thing. Like we were really serious about it. Like even after I would be done with school, we would go to like another school.
Oh, now y'all doing school in Taiwan and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck y'all doing to them kids? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But I would basically spend more hours there doing my homework there, learning more. So like growing up, I actually was a really good student. Like I would win awards. Like I was like top of my class.
You want a spelling bee?
No, I never did spelling bee.
Because I lost spelling bee in 3rd grade. See, that's when I get on your ass behind that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But no, like growing up, I was always like a very good, studious person. But then when I moved here, that's kind of when living here, like I feel like my family that I was living with here, they weren't like on me as much when I was in Taiwan about school. So I kind of like didn't have anyone like looking over that as much. So I did my own thing. And as I got older, I just like was never interested in anything. And like in classes, I was always the one falling asleep. Yeah, and I even like paid people to like write my papers for me. Yeah.
Shout out to all the people who got Cindy coins back in the day for writing them bullshit ass papers. You know what I'm saying?
Like that's like, and you wouldn't think that from a girl who's Asian.
I'm not gonna say that. You said it, goddammit.
Yeah,
she said it for us, goddammit.
Yeah, and people think I'm good at math. I am not.
You know, hold, baby. Wait a minute. Back up, okay? Because I'm an individual. Some stereotypes are true, goddammit. Okay? Now, one question I asked last week, and I've been asked for the past couple weeks, what is something that the culture you come from, what is something that you do or don't do that they would be upset with you about? I know that's a tough one. Mine was I don't eat watermelon. That's not my thing. I don't fuck with watermelon.
Okay.
Mark's was he don't speak Spanish, but he's Latino. So he, what is something that everybody back home in Taiwan and everything could be like, Cindy do this shit? Now be honest now, don't you lie to us.
I don't know.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Honestly, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Yeah.
If I think of something, we can circle back.
Okay,
right now, I genuinely can't think of anything.
Okay, now look, back to school.
Back to school.
So it just wasn't it.
Yeah, it wasn't it. You know, after high school, I tried going to community college as I was working random jobs. Just because like everyone says that's what you should do, go to college. So
lie to us, goddammit.
I gave it a try, but I had this English class again, papers. I was not about it, so I just kind of dropped out. But I would say my advice is that we live in a world now where I feel like school is not the end all be all.
Yes,
There's
ma'am. Absolutely.
So much you can do outside of having a degree, and like anything you want to learn is so easily accessible online. YouTube, Google,
YouTube University.
Yep. Like, I mean, just make sure you're finding like the right credible resources, like do your research. But I would say anything like school, it's not the end all be all. If you feel like school is not the thing for you, that's okay.
Yes.
I would say if you feel lost in life, just work on yourself because everything starts with us. So just start working on yourself, be the best that you can be, and everything. You'll start to figure things out along the way.
What the fuck is that? Is that a silent clap you doing over there? What the hell? Hey, bro, sit still. No, fuck with you, right? No, but and I wrote that down in my notes because that's what it was for me. Like, granted, all of us kids, all of us who've been born in the 90s, early 2000s, definitely not talking about you kids born in the late 2000s. Y'all different creature. we kind of watched how everything transformed. Because I remember being in high school. I graduated in 2013. College was it. What the fuck you say? Goddamn it. Hold on. Wait. Look, don't do this in front of Cindy, bro. We kind of just watched it all change. You know what I mean? Where college, they pushed college. And a lot of y'all teachers, y'all lied to John. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all used to just say a whole lot of shit. Because I talk a lot, Cindy. Whole lot of, you will never make it in life because you talk too much. You da-da-da-da-da. Well, goddamn me, look at life. Now they paying people who can talk like John. Because I was that kid in school where I just love to talk. Like, and like.
I can see that.
You know what I mean? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, but and I'm the guy in Walmart. I'll be getting my groceries. You walk past me. Hey, how you doing? And keep it pushing. Like, I just love people. But you want to know what's odd, though? At the same time, I hate people, though. It's a very weird dynamic about me. I love people. If you would never know that I dislike people if you meet me.
Yeah.
But in the comfort of my own home, I just, these motherfuckers, I can't stand none of them. You know what I mean? And I need to get better at that. You know, but all in all, though, in school, it was a lot going on that just didn't interest me. You know what I mean? I'm with you. I suck at math. I failed college algebra twice. Everybody knows this about John at this point. When I first got to college, they put me in intermediate math. Intermediate algebra, that's what the fuck they put me in. I just never could get it. I don't know what it was. Like, I just knew for me, I was never gonna use 90% of the shit that they was telling me.
I just think our school system is not really good.
Talk about it.
Really built for independent, like free thinking.
Yeah.
It's like they want you to think a certain way. This is how you do things, you know? And I don't really align with that either, you know?
I heard that.
It's never my thing.
Yeah. Shout out to all the kids, man. And this is why I do this, because at the end of the day, I know I joke around, I play a lot. I do like to give gems to the youth. You know what I mean? And I just know, I remember what it was like being in college, feeling lost. And like, especially when football ended for me, I literally didn't know what the hell I was going to do. And I think back, what I'm doing now, I should have been doing so long ago. And I think about that every single day. The one thing that I'm good at, Cindy, which is this, I feel like I'm walking in my purpose. I've only been doing for basically 2 years now. And I think every day about, man, I should have been doing this shit when I was 21, 19. But we're here now. So, that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? It's okay. Now, Self-Love Model Podcast, okay? What you do, which I think is so interesting, each guest, you tailor the whole show to the guest.
Yeah.
Colors and photo shoot and this, that, and the third. Did you know that you would do it that way with the Self-Love Model Podcast, or did that come about later on as you got going?
It definitely came about later on. I started with, I knew I had a vision of what I wanted to do, but I didn't know exactly how I was going to do it.
Yeah.
So it's been cool. Actually, I think just last night, I was looking through my notes that I took when I was, first starting out with the idea and everything, and just looking through it and seeing, what I've done that's similar, what's different. And it was really cool to see how, just me bringing it to life now, seeing it in a live form. And it's just been, such a cool, surreal feeling to, do something like that. And to know that I said I was going to do that, and I did it, And then, the reaction from Electra, my guest that I had on, she's cried multiple times. Her mom's cried.
Yeah. Are you over there crying? Let me come over there and tear up. What the hell? That motherfucker's over there letting emotions out. I want to come. Shit. Get in space around them the women. Just let it roll. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But no, it's just super cool that, I can do that for someone. She messaged me and told me, she was like, I feel so seen and heard. Yeah. Because, we did the photo shoot. I hired a videographer, but she didn't know how any of it was going to look like, So it was cool. And I didn't show her anything until everything came out. So she was just shocked by everything. So yeah, it's been cool to know what I can do for other people and to make people feel a certain way.
And to piggyback off that, how you make people feel with the podcast, that's a big deal for you. And it's a big deal for me, because everything that I do with this podcast, I want my guests to feel, number one, comfortable. Like when you came in today, you were like, I'm nervous. Nah, fuck all that nervous shit. We good. Because at the end of the day, it's about the guest if you're going to have one. I'm big about time. Cindy, the worst thing I would hate is for you to come spend an hour with me and it's a waste of your time.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's just huge for me. You know what I mean? So I want, when you come sit down with me, one, have a good time. Yep. Two, feel like it wasn't a waste of your time. Meet a good, genuine person. I am the people's champ. You know what I'm saying? I'm Big John. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mark, I'm really the people's champ out here, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. But all in all, I want the guest to leave with an experience.
Yes, exactly. And honestly, I'm like, I want to coin it to where it's like the self-love experience.
Yes, man. Ooh, I love that. No, I like that. I like you
I
should.
have really big vision and ideas for what I want to do in the future with it. But we'll just leave it at that. It's the self-love experience. Yeah.
Man, well, hell, shit, we need to get the I-7. Well, okay, technically speaking, they be getting the I-7 experience with that right there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But no, all in all, like, I love that you said that because, as you know, being in the podcast space, there are a lot of people with podcasts who may be more popular than, you know, the podcast that you have and myself. But you watch it and it's just like, what the hell? This is what y'all, you know. So, as a matter of fact, let me ask you that. What is the biggest thing about the podcast space, the biggest thing in the industry that you dislike the most? And I'll go first if you need me to.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. The biggest thing that I dislike the most for me, but I understand it, is just that a person who is famous, a person who, you know, maybe an artist, former athlete, whatever, executive, whatever, can come into the space and immediately get the notoriety and the subscribers and things like that, but they suck. And then you have an individual like myself, like you, like others, especially all the people, shout out to all the podcasts around KC. We've been in the whole little community out here, but you start out and it's just humble beginnings. And it's like, well, damn, I don't mind the grind, but it's people that I see where it's like, well, I put more into my podcast than you do. But because you're famous, you get the exposure quicker than me.
Right.
So I'll say that's the thing that I struggle with the most. I've accepted it, but that's what I struggle with the most.
Okay. So for me, something that I immediately thought of with podcasts, the podcast space, is there's certain podcasts I'll listen to, and I don't listen to them as much anymore. But like you said, is like a famous person. They're very well known. They've been doing it for a long time, to where I feel like sometimes I'll listen to their stuff, and it's like it'll make me feel like there's like a lot of fear. Like it can be like a self-care or like a personal development, you know? And it's like they're telling you, oh, eating this is bad, eating that is bad. Like to where it's like they have an expert on, and then I'll be so quick to be like, oh my God, I need to change everything about my life. And I need to buy this, I need to buy that. And like, so I think I just don't really listen to podcasts that make me feel that way as much anymore. Because I don't want to like, you know, I don't know.
So now let me ask you, let me piggyback off that. So are you very intentional nowadays about what you consume, whether it be social media and things like that?
Oh, yeah. And I feel like people probably would think I'm on social media a lot. Like they would think that. But really, I'm not on there as much as people think. I don't use TikTok. I don't even have the app on my phone.
They finna get rid of that shit in a minute, ain't they?
Yeah, it's supposed to get banned mid-January.
A lot of motherfuckers finna be upset.
You know, I was reading an article about it because I was like, why? And I was
motherfuckers finna be mad. Oh, motherfuckers finna lose a lot of money on TikTok.
I was like, I don't have TikTok, so.
So no TikTok, what else you ain't got? Or just that the one thing?
I don't have Snapchat. Like I
me neither. Nah,
I just use Instagram. I have Facebook for family, you know.
Yeah.
But
we all got Facebook for the fam. That's all it's for.
But Instagram, like I'll go on there, post my stuff, and you know, like I'll consume like my best friends or creators, like people I look up to.
Yeah.
But other than that, I really try and not go on my Explore page. I don't really like just randomly do that.
Yeah.
And if I do that, I know I'm bored.
There you go. Because you be bored. Yeah, you definitely just scroll when you're bored. That's definitely a thing now.
Yeah, but I try and be like definitely aware of that too, and just knowing what content makes me feel. Like I try and just have my algorithm show me things that inspire me, things that motivate me. Like I'll favorite content creators I like, or just people I look up to. I'll favorite their stuff, so it's like the first thing that comes up on my feed. Yeah. It's not some random person with their, I don't know, man.
Man, look, you stop right there. I got it. For me, I tapped into the whole aspect of me not consuming things that just aren't good for me because, like, it's 2024. You get up in the morning, you open your phone when you wake up. This year, I would hate when I open up my phone and it's just immediately something negative, like whether it be like just a street fight video or just anything negative. Yeah. I do not want to start my day with that on me.
And when you like first wake up in the morning, your brain is like most sensitive to things that you're putting in. And you know that. You're on your self-love journey. You know that. So I'm very big on trying to stay off my phone.
Yes, ma'am.
And like do my thing, like instead of putting all this random crap into my head.
Because it affects you. Like you said, you're on this healing journey, on this self-love journey. You could watch something online and it affects your mood. And it could be something small, like your favorite celebrity is in hot water. So now you in the morning brush your teeth like, man, I can't believe they doing my dog. Like, so I'm big on that. And like, shout out to Elon Musk, you're a hell of a businessman. But like Twitter, I had to like damn near do away with Twitter because it's like,
I don't have.
It's too much. Like that man took over Twitter, and it's just if you go to your For You page, Mark, it's shit. And I'm like, how the fuck did this end up on my shit? Like, well, I don't look at this type of shit. And so I'm with you on just certain things. I'm just big on that. Like in my morning routine, I'm giving y'all some insight. Wake up in the morning, as soon as my eyes open, I'm just laying there, say me a prayer real quick because life is short. Every day is not promised. You know what I mean? So that's the first thing I do. I go in the mirror. I got shit written on my mirror and
I love that.
Oh yeah, I got it. I give y'all one because I'm the baby of the family. The first thing on my mirror is take care of the family. That's the first thing on my mirror because I'm just big on that because I'm the baby of the family. And it's weird because I just feel like it's my turn. You know what I mean? I watch my big brother take care of the family, pay off my mom and daddy house. I'm just at that point now where it's like, because I don't have any children. So, the first thing on my mirror is take care of the family in big ass capital letters. You know what I mean? I actually forgot to erase that. You know what I mean? I had a young lady come over and I forgot to erase that. You know what I mean? Because there's just certain things that I just want just for me. I don't want nobody to see it type of things. But she came out and was like, you got that? It's like, shh, just hush, goddammit. We don't.
I bet she liked that though.
You know what I'm saying? She did. She was very inspired. You know what I mean? Very inspired. Now, let me ask you this question real quick. Once again, it's to help the fellas. Take y'all notes. What would be the perfect date for Cindy? And I know that's loaded. Okay.
Yeah.
What would be the perfect date for Cindy? You need me to go first again?
Yes.
Perfect date for John. Ladies, if you would love to take John out, see the fun side of me, we must go do something competitive. I love me a good old arcade. Whether it's David Buster's main event. I just like that. You know what I mean? That's just me. It takes me back to my childhood, a nostalgia thing. John love to eat, of course. Okay, like we all. And then, you know what I mean, a little Hennessy and some R&B and John good. I can go to the house. You know what I mean? So that's me. Okay. Little arcade action, little food, little Hennessy and R&B. And you got John, you know what I'm saying? For sure that. You know what I mean? Mark, goddamn me, let me ask you, player. If a woman could do something nice for you, okay, where would you tell her to take you? And this is Mark's answer now. Don't say what John said. What's a spot or a nice thing a woman could do for you if she was to take you on a date? This got to be date 3 because as men, we got to pay for the first 2.
Some fun activity that I haven't done before. Like a lot of people doing rock climbing. I like to go try rock climbing. I don't. I've never tried it. I want to go try to do something different.
Okay, I hear that.
Just you surprise me. I'd rather be surprised overall.
There you go.
Like something I never done before.
Because you gotta be careful with something you never done before. Because get a little sticky.
Why? Because it's day 3.
Yeah, because she may show you some shit that you was like, whoa, I thought she was a different person. You did not act like this on day 1 and 2. What the hell? Be careful. But I like rock climbing though.
Just something like that. Like something shit, like go to amusement park. I'd like take me some. Let me be a little kid or something.
Man, we easy to please though. So
that's true.
You know what I mean? It ain't hard to please us. You know what I mean? A little amusement park. Cindy, you ready? Because it's a man out there that's gonna watch this and be like, got it. So just don't give him no wrong information now because it could backfire. You say the wrong shit and he'd be like, I thought.
Wait, so you say the perfect date,
for
not
you.
like the perfect day.
No, perfect date. We can do day if you want to, but perfect date. If a gentleman who's interested in Cindy, he like what you got going on, he's inspired by your entrepreneurship, what could he do to make you go, oh, that was nice?
I would say like I love food too.
Hey,
so
now.
Definitely like good food.
Favorite food?
Any Asian cuisine.
I hear that. Asian cuisine, fellas. Write it down. Asian cuisine.
But yeah, good food, good drinks, and I would say definitely like good conversations, really important. Got to stimulate the mind.
See, hey, Cindy, tell them the truth. These men out here, y'all not stimulating the mind. John doesn't have that problem because I love to talk.
Yeah, I feel like some guys are so dry.
Some women are too.
You can keep talking to them, ask about them. It's like, it's not, coming back.
Fellas, I'm going to be on y'all side. It's a lot of women out here like that too.
Yeah.
Trust
that's
me.
True. I don't see the other side of it.
Ooh, and that's what we're here for. You know what I mean? Fellas, step y'all shit up. Stop being so goddamn dry. Stop asking all these basic ass questions. So how was your day? Ask something else. Like roll into it. You know what I mean? Like get going.
I will say I've been out of the game for too long, so I don't know if I'm the...
How long you been out the game?
Oh, for a long time.
What's a long time? 2 years?
Okay, yeah, 2 years.
I mean, that's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time. Let her do it.
So I don't know what it's like out there now.
Hey, look, Cindy, let me leave you with this. Pimping ain't easy, baby. Pimping is not easy. It is rough out here in the dating scene.
Oh, I believe it.
And I've been focusing on me, so I'm not the guy who's like, I'm going on a date every weekend and shit like that. But it's tough because, you know what I mean, everybody is big on doing what's best for them. And I applaud that, you know what I mean? So I'll say the best advice is kind of just finding somebody who's poured into themselves already. Mm-hmm. And like I was saying earlier, then they can pour into you. Because don't nobody want nobody who's still working on themselves. You know what I mean? Because we all are work in progress. We're going to continue to work. But I want somebody who's finally, ready to, pour into somebody else, if you will. Like you not done pouring into yourself, but you've done the work on you.
Yeah.
So you're willing to do the work. Yeah. Now, let me ask you this, Andy. Are you afraid to get back into the game? Is that what this is? Because it's been 2 years. You've been out the game for a while. Is it a fear of yours? Because it's a fear of mine. I'm scared to get back into the game. Shout out to you, boy. Shout out to you, boy. This whole time, I thought, listen, brother, I don't want you to think that I was implying anything, brother. I was trying to get to the bottom of some shit to help out the male and female sex. You know what I mean? How's it going with him? Yeah, 2 years now, huh?
2 years, yeah.
Don't y'all leave each other, man, because it's nothing, brother. It's nothing out here. I'm gonna tell you and tell Cindy, there's nothing out here in the world. God damn it, it's nothing.
It just got dark real fast.
Because it got to be, because everybody needs to know the truth. Every man who's in a relationship, when they talk to me, because I'm single, and they hit me with the old, and I wish I was, no, you don't. No, you don't, brother. Well, that's good, man. That's good. Now, with being a serial entrepreneur, I've never got to ask a woman this. How important is it to have a mate that is supportive of everything you got going on?
Oh, so important. And I feel like my partner too, he really gives me the space to do my thing. Like, he's not needy at all. Like, he's very confident and secure within himself that I can, I need a lot of alone time, as a creative, I need a lot of time to just think and to create things. And he's very okay with that. And I feel like having the right partner really allows you to thrive.
Yes, ma'am.
Woo! Yeah. And just having his support too, is everything,
I love that just because support, and I'm going to say it from a man's perspective. Having a woman who supports you is everything, because I'm a gentleman. I was in a relationship where I didn't have that support from my partner. And anybody who's doing anything as far as entrepreneurship or a hardworking job, we all can speak to how important support is, because when you don't have it, it's like you're alone. You know what I'm saying? You're in a house with somebody, and it's like, well, I feel alone when I'm here because my mind is so on this, and you're not even giving a fuck about what I'm doing.
And sometimes it's like you question yourself,
Yes.
So having someone say, no, you got this.
Ooh.
That really, it really just takes out, okay,
Yeah.
Someone believes in me, it helps you believe in yourself even more.
Yes.
Go
on, I cut you off. No, see, we both passionate about this shit. Go ahead. I cut you off. Go ahead.
Even when I first went on Gabriel's podcast to Bring About, that was my first time ever going on a podcast.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
Yeah,
okay,
so
shout out my dog Gabe.
Second one, yeah. So I immediately was texting my boyfriend. I was like, oh my God, I don't know.
I'm nervous.
I was like, am I even good? Am I gonna have enough value for this? Yeah. You just doubt yourself. And then he immediately was like, no, you're great, and was just affirming me and giving me what I needed to,
And I mean, I'm telling you, all the couples out there, it is so necessary, in my opinion, to support your partner, because it's it's everything, man. Because there's nothing like having your person, the person you care for the most, in your corner. Because when your person is not in your corner, take it from me, it damn near hinders what you got going on, because you don't want to do certain things, because hell, my partner don't even support me. So why would I think anybody else gonna support me? Doubt that you was talking about. Yeah. That doubt creeps in doing this entrepreneurship. Being an entrepreneur, doubt creeps in. Especially with a podcast or anything where you're putting yourself out to the world. You get to a certain episode, like for me, I'm on episode 87. You get to episode 50 and it's like, damn, what am I doing? I'm not getting the response that I'm looking for. So I'm pouring into myself, but I can only imagine doing this, because this all came after I after I got broken up with. I almost lied y'all and told y'all I ended the shit. No, she left my ass like a bad habit. Everything came after that. You know what I mean? So I thank God that it all came afterwards, because if this happened while I was in that relationship, it wouldn't have worked. because it was like that's just the support system wasn't there. You know what I mean? And that's that's big, man. When you picking your spouse, I would say if I could give any advice, pick somebody who believe in you all the way. Who thinks the world of you, because I'm sure your boyfriend, he thinks the world of you, otherwise he wouldn't be supportive. And y'all women, y'all catch on to that type of shit. Y'all can see right through the bullshit.
And he what's great about him too is he'll give me the hard truth too, and we need people like that in our lives, right? Like, he tells me when something I'm doing in my podcast is not good. He's like, you need to change that. You need to stop doing that, Yeah. And like at first I'll hate it and I'll be upset. I can't believe you said that to me, but then I'll come around and be like, yeah, you're right. Like, so.
It's you definitely need that because, that motherfucker right there, you know what I'm saying? Esai, you know what I mean? He's had to step to me and be like, hey, bro, you should be doing this a little bit better or do this differently. And at first it's always that initial, what the fuck? I know what the fuck I'm doing. It's me. I got this. You know what I mean? But you got to put your pride to the side sometimes and sit back and go, wait a minute. Bro's looking at it from, I'm on camera. He's not on camera. So he's literally seeing me how I'm not seeing myself. Same with your boyfriend. Like he's watching episodes and going, I love do this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's like, I feel like when we're the one doing it, we get so like attached to it, you know, and we can't see it from like a different perspective as much.
Because we are our biggest critics. I would always like to say. Nobody critiques us more than ourselves. But it's to the point now, I don't even go back and watch the episodes. You know what I mean?
I'm scared.
You don't either?
No,
oh, this is good. I definitely I don't know when it started, but I definitely just be like, every now and then I'll go back and check. But for the most part, when yours drop, it's like, I've been there. I'm not going to go watch that shit. Because I don't want to start doubting myself on the day that it drop. Or oh man, we should have did this. Or I should have said this. Because I'm always going to be able to find that. So, no, for sure. Now, coming up in 2025, you about to end season 3?
Season 2.
You about to end season 2, start season 3. When the season end?
It just ended this last Thursday.
That's when the season ends.
Yep.
So anything, anything special for season 4, you know what I mean, coming up?
Season 3. Get it right.
Get it right. See, this is why we need people to hold us accountable. So season 2 just ended. Season 3, anything big coming up in season 3, or you just want us to, be on the lookout for what's going on?
I definitely have some things planned. So since I just finished the self-love session with Electra, I already have the next 2 guests. I have a good idea who I want on, so I'm already, getting that stuff rolling. I'm ready to get those going. And then a big thing of mine is just to make sure my podcast room is finished, actually.
You still curating that, huh? Still fixing it up and doing what you're doing?
Yeah, we're just doing, final touches on it, but I just want to make sure that space is, ready to go, and I can have a nice, ambiance and a safe space for people to have these, because the conversations we have, people have to be really open and vulnerable, and I want them to be in a space that they can feel like they can open up.
I hear that. And then look, if you ever need a male to come on and cry, I can come on and I developed this.
Only
maybe
if you cry.
I can cry for you. Listen, I'm the baby of the family. I've developed a skill with letting a good, I call it a gangster tear scene. But I just let a little tear. Women love that. Just a little. You know what I mean? There you go. There you go. We talk the same shit. Just a little. That's all you need, fellas. You know what I mean? You want to get to her, let a little tear roll down. You know what I'm saying? Just let her know. You know what I'm saying? But then walk out. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely want to have male guests on.
Yeah.
Eventually, so.
Yeah. But honestly speaking, you know what you want to do with Self Love Model Podcast.
Yes.
And the advice that I could give, being that I'm at episode 87. Is just keep doing what you want to do, because at the end of the day, and I want to say you and Gabriel was talking about this on the Bring About podcast, just being yourself and continuing to be yourself, because the moment you create a character in this thing, in my opinion, you will forever have to be that character.
Yes.
You forever have to abide by because you got people with podcasts and sending who they're trolls and things like that. I could never do that on a weekly basis. You know what I mean? I record every Saturday. I couldn't do that every Saturday. I love being able to come here and sit down and be myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I should just keep rolling. You know what I mean? Because, and I'm sure you feel it. You got a momentum about you right now. You know what I mean? Being that my dog Gabriel hit you up, and we didn't tell each other, hey, bro, I'm interviewing Cindy.
And I told him, he was like, oh.
I watched the episode when you told him, he hit me up, and it was like, you got a momentum about you now where people are starting to notice.
Yeah.
Especially everybody who's in the same space as you. You know, I give my dog a shout out in regards to being consistent and, you know, one of those ones here in Kansas City to bring about is one of those podcasts because I can look at him and find inspiration because I know he's going to consistently drop clips. Yeah. He's going to consistently drop episodes. He does his own editing like you. I don't do that. So I'm a fan of you all because y'all do y'all own editing. Me, you know, I just, you know, I let my dogs handle that. You know what I'm saying? We got a fair trade. I handle this, they handle that. Right. So, you know, it's a perfect trade. You know what I mean? Yeah. But now, granted, I don't know what they say about me behind scenes, Cindy. You know what I mean? I don't know what's being said when I'm not around. You know what I mean? So, especially that guy back there, old Marky Mark. You got to watch that motherfucker there. Hey, look, Mark, I seen you stand up about 20 minutes ago. How we doing, bro? We all right? Your ass cheeks starting to hurt. That didn't feel like an hour and 22 minutes, did it?
No. You know what's funny? When you first reached out to me, you were like 11 to 11:30.
You thought that's what? Okay, I got to switch that.
Yeah. I was like, how are we going to do a podcast episode in 30 minutes?
And then let me say, I'm glad you said that. I would never have my guests come in and sit down for 30 minutes.
I was like, it's like a speed round.
And listen, and look, shout out to the podcasters who do that. I'm with you. I couldn't have a good conversation with you. Right. I would speed through it and rush you through answers and be like, okay, hurry up. You know what I mean? It got to be an hour for me. Like, if I ever have an episode under an hour, I'll be pissed because it's like, damn, I'm selling myself short. Mm-hmm. And my guests, man, I don't want y'all showing up and you in and out in 30 minutes. What type of shit is that? No. Damn that. If I was by myself, I wouldn't care. But I mean, I got you in, so no, okay, I'm gonna switch that. I'm glad you told me that, Cindy. It's all about growth. I got to switch up my pitch. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Things of that nature. You know?
Like around 11 to 11:30, I'll confirm closer.
And now look, in the podcast space, look, this is what we do, baby. We lean on one another. I'm learning shit from her already. You know what I mean? Look, all my future guests, look, when y'all see my message, just know Cindy let me know what the business was on all that. Now, look, Cindy, you got a lot going on. Give them all your socials and everything where they can reach you, the fitness page, the photography page, the main page, and the podcast page. I told you she's a serial entrepreneur. Give them all those socials, you know what I mean, so they can reach out to you.
So my personal page is the page that I'm most active on. That's going to be at Fit Girl Sid. And then I have my photography page. That's just going to be my first and last name in photography. So at Cindy Yeh Photography, CindyYeh Photography. And then my podcast page is the Self Love Model, and I'm available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Take a listen. If you're in your car, and let me tell you something. Make sure y'all tap into the podcast, okay, before the shit blow up. Don't try to be no fan once the shit get, you know, get all the notoriety. The beautiful thing about podcasts is on Apple Music, Spotify. You can listen to it at work. You can listen to it on your way to work, from work, picking up the kids, whatever, you know what I mean? And Eastside, goddamn, we go get on some goddamn Spotify, bro. What the fuck? You know, I didn't know that's what the business was. See, you fucked up. Let another podcaster come sit down with me. Yeah.
I better see you on Spotify in 2025.
And if we don't, look, y'all, if y'all don't see me on Spotify, look, just hit Eastside personal page up. I can give it to y'all on the low.
Everyone starts messaging.
Just spam it. Just spam his shit up. Like, why the fuck you hold 970? Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. My bad. Yeah. Why you say that playing shit earlier? I like that, bro. You wait till the end of the episode. Everybody probably stop watching after this, bro. That was some fly shit you just said. Fuck are you doing? Okay, now look. It's been another amazing episode. I-70 Podcast, y'all. End of the year. I want to say Happy New Year's to everybody. Wait a minute, hold on. It's going to be out before the new year. Damn all that. End of the year, get your ass in the gym. Okay? This is going to come out on Monday. What is that, the 30th? Get your ass in the gym. Develop some self-love. Better yourself, man. We got another 365. If God bless us with another 365, we got a lot of shit we can accomplish, man. And John going to be on it, Cindy. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that. You know what I mean? I'm going for mine. Just turned 30. My light switch then went on. You know what I'm saying? Meaning I see 40 right up the street. You know what I mean? And it's bothering me. You know what I mean? Don't shake your motherfucking head. Talk to, yeah, how about you kiss my ass, okay? Because, he's how old are you now? 26? Right, you'll be 30 in no time. What the hell? Y'all motherfuckers be acting like y'all just... Mark, what are you, 25 now? God damn. You motherfuckers getting up there.
Do you know how old I am?
I will never... Let me tell you something. I grew up in a house with women. I would never guess a woman's age. What the hell? I'm better than that. No, hell no. Now, Cindy, if you want to offer that, I'm definitely not going to guess your age. I know better, ladies. I know. All the older women
I don't care.
Go ahead.
I'm 27.
Oh, then you right where we at then.
Yeah. A lot of people think I'm younger than I am.
You know, we got those baby faces, you know what I mean? Not like those two back there. The motherfuckers look their age, you know. Nah, we don't care. We're talking about the baby face people over here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just a little jealousy, Cindy, because I can't grow a beard. So I'll be a little jealous at times. But fuck all them. You know what I mean? Because they be looking old, man. You know, it's the guy at my job thought I was 19. Maybe he was on some creep shit.
19?
I'm gonna whoop your ass now that I think about it. He did. I was like, John, ain't you like 19? He did say that to me. And I was like, look, I'm so caught up in my own shit, Cindy. I'm like, thank you, bro. Was you on some creepy shit, bro? Is that what that was? Okay.
Like, at least 21. Come on.
That's what I said. Like, well, because we was talking about sports and shit. He's like, oh, if you fuck with LeBron, you must be about 19. But he wouldn't have said that if I didn't look as good as I look. You know what I mean? Sorry, y'all, I just got my hair cut, y'all, so I'm feeling myself. You know what I mean? I'm going to take a trip to Target, Walmart, Sam's Club, Whole Foods. Hey, Mark, it's my new spinot, boy. I get the haircut, hit Whole Foods, boy. Man, I'm trying to get...
What do you like about Whole Foods?
Well, hold on. I got a real answer here, first and foremost, okay? While y'all just thinking I'm being filthy. Okay, first and foremost, Cindy, they have these things called a suji shot. So it's a shot with turmeric, cayenne pepper.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's nasty as shit. And I'm with you. It's awful, but it's good for you. It's that time of year, man. We got to take our health serious. So I go in there. That's my first stop. So I'm going to give you my rundown. I come right in, bust that right, go get my suji shot, okay? Then I go to like the protein aisle where all the supplements and things are. Stand there, look like I'm finna buy some shit. You know what I'm saying? So a young lady walk past me. Always put on cologne, y'all, before y'all go into these stores that I'm talking about. Young lady walk past me. Even if she don't say nothing, he smells good. And I'm in the fitness aisle. Bang. Yeah. So I love the health benefits of going to Whole Foods. And I love the beautiful women that come to Whole Foods. Yeah. Sam's Club, mama.
Yeah, a different demographic than like Walmart or...
See, now you catching up to my pimping. Okay, let me break it all the way down. Sam's Club, I go for the mamas. Okay, because all the mamas are in there getting all the toiletry and bulk items and things of that nature. They may need a father in the household. See, I'm giving you real pimping here. So that's Sam's Club. Walmart, I mean, it's Walmart. You know what I mean? So I just kind of go for all
I shop at Walmart.
That's what I'm saying. So, I got, you know what I mean? You get some good gems at Walmart. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some good women, good looking women. It's just the least of my, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's the last one I go to. And Target, hey, fellas, we all know about Target, baby. You know what I mean? Listen, the cat is out the bag. All the ladies know we get our haircut and go to Target now.
So,
you know what I mean?
Which store is the best, in your opinion, for like
for
women? Where you see the most beautiful woman?
Target.
I don't know. Okay.
Target, without a doubt. Target, without a doubt. I mean, shout out to all the women who go to Target. I love going in there, seeing y'all. When I just went in there, Mark, one of the workers, she was coming into work behind me. And she said, oh, my God, you smell so good. Made my whole day, bro. I bought some shit I didn't even need to buy because I wanted to feel like I was balling. Target, Target, Target. Fellas, if you're looking for a good-looking woman who is in shape, or not even just in shape, just a good woman, go to Target, bro. They in there, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They in there spending somebody money, bro. Some credit card getting swiped up in that thing, bro. Just go in. Make sure you look good, though, fellas. If you ain't got your hair cut yet, you got the bum-ass kicks on, you got your work outfit on, just go to Walmart.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, don't go to Target. Oh, what you got? Whoa, ho.
I was just gonna say.
Oh,
hey, no. Unless
what are you doing?
Unless you're a smooth criminal, then it don't matter how you dress. Just gonna say that.
Yeah. See, okay, that's a good point too. But get your ass off the mic. We don't need advice from you, brother. Mark, why would you let him get the mic? You gonna be in trouble when you get home, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, but that's real. If you're a smooth criminal, but at the same time, if you in there with the work clothes on.
Well, there's some smooth criminals in all dusty.
No, for sure. But it got to be the woman got to like that. Like, she got to be attracted to men who look like they work hard every day. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But me, I would never walk in Target dirty. What the hell? I'm a pimp. I don't. Sorry, Cindy, baby. This is the type of conversation I have with my two. Yeah, see, this is getting good. Let's get this shit over with. First and foremost, I want to thank you for coming on, taking time out your Saturday to come kick it with your boy, talk about everything you got going on in the world. Like I said before, you got the momentum. Because I'm seeing you, Gary was seeing you, it's only a matter of time for another person in case he's like, hey, I see you on blah, blah, blah. So I want to commend you for taking the leap of faith to start all the companies you got going on. You know what I mean? And please keep going with your podcast. You know what I mean? Because once again, I'm a fan because I love seeing somebody who can do a podcast by themselves, who don't need a guest. That is powerful because a lot of people tell you, I'm not going to drop an episode if I don't have a guest. You and me know, you ain't got to have no guest. I drop this motherfucker if I feel like it. So
Yeah.
I want to thank you for coming on. Sharing your story with us. Mark, I want to shout out to you, end of the year. I love you, my boy. 2024 coming to an end. Still don't like your ass all the way. But you my dog. Esai, I really don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? It's my people's right here. You know what I'm saying? It's just been that's how I show love. I got to show an insult. I got to throw an insult first. But thank you for coming on. Shout out to all the people who have been supporting I-70 through everything that got going on. We finally, we reaching milestones that I, have written down and things of that nature. So I just want to thank y'all for an amazing year. Shout out to everybody who's coming to the shop, Cigar Lounge, and kicked it with me and got on camera. Shout out to all my guests. Shout out to everybody who like and subscribe. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. We're going to get on that Spotify. Oh, no. We're going to get on that NSPN app when my dog get it rolling. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to have me in a couple movies, low budget. We're going to be on Tubi. You know what I mean? All that type of shit. No Tubi? Oh, yeah, okay. My bad. Any last words, that you want to end with? 2024 is coming to an end. It's the last time they're going to get to hear from you because you just dropped your season finale already.
Yeah.
What words you want to leave with the people, with your fans, with the world, 2024 as we close out this year?
I feel like that's a really good question. I would say just keep doing you and, focus on yourself, and things are going to work out. Good things are coming. 2025 is your year.
And self-love. Like, we're going to end this with this. Love on yourself. Men, women, adults, children. I think the best thing in your life is going to come from you loving on yourself. Because it'll come from you on what's best for yourself. Now, look, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share to everything my girl got going on. Please do. And please make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Because y'all don't want to be left behind in 2025. I'm dropping this humble shit, Cindy. I've been real humble, 2024, but I'm coming out the gate swinging in 2025. So make sure y'all get on board, like, subscribe, share, notification bell. This is the I-70 podcast, and we out.